everybody, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing the monthly mid-month love readings for all the zodiac signs. This is going to be for Aquarius, Moon, Sun, and Rising. Before I get into the reading, I do want to give a couple of quick updates. From here on out, starting August, I'm going to be uploading new content every Wednesday. And it's going to be in reference to giving you guys a free spells that I feel are safe for you guys to perform on yourself. Anything that has to do with the practice, with if there's anything that you guys are curious about or want me to speak on, I highly encourage you to comment below. Those that are requested the most, that's usually the videos that I'm going to be uploading sooner. So again, for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, I highly encourage you to do so you could get the newest updates. There are going to be videos along the lines of like the one that I uploaded a couple of months ago, I believe, how to protect yourself, a protective spell. So if you're wanting a specific spell or something like that, like I said, comment below, and the ones that get the requested the most, those are the videos that I will be uploading every Wednesday. Okay, also customers and subscribers, sorry. Subscribers have been asking me what are the oils or the mason jars or the jars that you guys see in the background sometimes. This is where I do the readings. This is actually my consecrated table. This is where I do all spellcraft, all enchantments, amulet workings, and candle magic as well. So again, a lot of the times you'll see different sachet bags, you'll see different perfumes or ointments, oils, etc. And it's basically not anything regarding the readings. They're more so because I do work. I work on doing this basically full time. So throughout the day, I'll be working on specific, depending on the day and depending on the moon as well. That's how I do my working. So a lot of the times I'll just leave it there because I know exactly where it's at. And again, like I said, anything that has to do with candle, amulets, etc., I basically work off of this table. So that's the reason why. So anyways, let's get into this reading. Like I said, this is going to be for Aquarius, Moon, Sun, and Rising. If you guys are interested in private consultations, look at the description box below and you'll be able to find all my contact information on there. Okay, so let's get into your reading. This is a love reading, so I'll be pulling out 3 cards for you, Aquarius, and then I'll be pulling out 3 cards that's going to represent the energies of your partner, how your partner views you at the present time, and then a general energy card. Okay, in case I need clarification, I will be using the Barbara Walker Tarot, which I believe I've only used on 2 videos for 2 different signs, but that's about it. So let's see, Spirit, what are the messages for Aquarius, regarding the love life for mid-July 2017? You have cards popping out already, Aquarius. Okay. All right, let's get into your reading, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, your general energy for the mid-month of July is definitely your own element. It's the Ace of Swords. So this is a promise of new beginnings coming your way when it comes to romance and love. For some of you guys, for those of you that are single at the present time, you may be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign in the near future. Now let's get into your cards. You have the 8 of Cups. The first card, 8 of Cups. Then you have the Magician, which is a beautiful card. Then you have the Emperor. So you have 2 major arcanas in this 3-card spread for you. And they're very authoritative, very powerful type of energies, okay? Now let's get into your partner's cards. They have the 4 of Cups. So again, you could be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign as well. Then they have the Wheel of Fortune. Then the 3 of Wands. Again, like I said, the general energy is that of the Ace of Swords. So this is you going into the mid-month of July, being very clear-minded. For some of you guys that are in a serious relationship, Perhaps you got clarity in reference to a situation that was going on with your partner at the present time. Perhaps you came to a realization with this Ace of Swords, because this Ace of Sword is that of cutting the barriers and thinking not with your heart, but actually listening to your mind and what your mind is telling you. A lot of the times that could be bad or that could be good. And this, as a general energy card, this is definitely a positive because you're clear headed. You're thinking very wisely and you're listening to what your mind is telling you. And again, you're being very honest for this mid month going into August. It could be a representation of being honest with yourself. What I mean by that is a lot of the times when we're with a person or in a relationship, in a partnership, sometimes we try to force ourselves into seeing something that is not really there, meaning when we're hopeful that things are going to change. And with this Ace of Swords, it's like you've pretty much have been dealing with some type of misunderstanding with your partner. It could be the fact that you perhaps feel that there's some type of issues going on when it comes to family and relatives with this Emperor. The Emperor is a representation of authority or that of the household, like the um, what is it? A representation of the home and someone pulling the strings when it comes to home. And again, with the Magician and the Eight of Cups. So I definitely see you guys with the Eight of Cups as either walking away from this relationship or walking away from a relationship that no longer serves you. Um, it could also be a representation of travel. Some of you guys may be looking into traveling. And perhaps when you travel, there is a high opportunity of meeting either a water sign or a fire sign, like I said. A water sign would be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Fire sign would be a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Now, you do have the Emperor card here, and the Emperor is how you see your partner. So, again, the Eight of Cups talks about wanting to walk away from the relationship or not having clarity. But I feel that for the ending of July, there's definitely going to be some revelations coming to you in regards to either family issues within your partner, the family of your partner, I should say, even people kind of like uh, getting involved in the relationship or something like that, and there was some type of rumor spread or something that kind of brought a little bit of tension between you two. But again, like I said, by the end of July, I definitely see some revelations coming through and honesty coming through, or being able to see things for what they really are. Now, anyways, how you see your partner with the Eight of Cups is, again, like I said, wanting to decide whether you should move forward, walk away from this relationship, or if you should continue on putting effort into this relationship. Now, the Magician talks about having all the tools in the table, and this is how you're perceiving your partner. So, again, the Magician talks about uh, knowing and understanding that it's within you, Aquarius, to actually come to the determination if you want to pursue and make things a little bit more stable or make a commitment. I feel that for some of you guys, this is something you're struggling with because the Ace of Swords could be a representation of you're being honest with yourself and you're seeing things for what they really are, and perhaps you're determining, you know what, I need my space. I need to, uh, you know, not be told what to do, where I'm going, etc., etc. Perhaps being single is something that I should embrace at the present time. Or it could be the fact that you feel that at this point in your life, you need maturity. And with maturity, again, we talk about partnerships and wanting to settle down. So there is definitely changes and you walking away from old past behaviors, moving in. With the Magician and the Emperor, it talks about knowing exactly what you want and pushing forward to make things happen or to solidify things. Now, how your partner sees you is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about boredom. So perhaps they feel that uh, towards you, perhaps there's a little bit of routine or a little bit of boredom. Again, it could be a representation of you putting a lot of effort at work, but not putting as much effort into the relationship. Or it can also be a representation of your partner sees you as a person that is challenged when it comes to opportunities. Perhaps you overanalyze or overthink instead of jumping to the opportunity, and they see you as a little bit flighty at the present time. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is talking about having good fortune when it comes to your relationship and how they see you. So they definitely see and they know that you're capable of achieving a lot of things, whether it's business in the business front and money wise. But again, they do see that, I guess what, from their perspective at the present time, it's like you're kind of hiding away. You're trying the best you can to pull away. Maybe you're even giving them space at the present time, and they see that as detachment. But what it is you having the need to find yourself in solitude to determine if you want to continue on and make this relationship more stable, or if in fact you want to be single. Okay? So this is specifically for those that are in a relationship. Now with the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Wands is them waiting for you. They're waiting for you to make a choice, make a decision, um, or again, like I said, reconnecting with them and opening that dialogue, letting them know what it is that's going on. Because with the Four of Cups, I also feel that they're confused about you at the present time. But again, the Wheel of Fortune does talk about having the promise of something stable. But again, I do want to mention that with this Three of Wands, it's like they're waiting for you to make that choice. So again, let me get some clarity for this Three of Wands. Spirit, what? Give me clarity. Spirit, give me clarity for the Three of Wands. Three of Wands here. Why is this Three of Wands here? Clarity for this Three of Wands. Okay, yeah, so definitely I asked to get clarity for the Three of Wands because this is your partner and how they see you. And I wanted to get clarity on that, and it's Yama, which is the King of Swords. So this is definitely your energy. So again, they're definitely waiting for you to communicate or reach out to them and let them know exactly where they're standing when it comes to the relationship or where you stand with them. Again, I feel that there is definitely choices being made for this month, going into the beginning of August. So um, that's definitely very clear. And I understand that a lot of the times for Aquarius, it's very difficult when it comes to deciding, or to not deciding, but to actually open up to people. And it's not so much that you guys have issues doing that, it's more so that you feel always that you're being misunderstood, that they don't understand you, that they judge you, even. So, again, it is necessary for you to determine whether you want whether this relationship is good for you, and if you can in fact see yourself continue on this relationship, or if it's best to walk away from the relationship. Okay, now for those of you that are single, I definitely see you in your element. And again, the 8 is finally moving away from the past relationship or past ties of old karma, moving away from that. And the Magician definitely talks about, again, like I said, having all the tools on the table and being able to manifest that which you're wanting. With the Emperor, there's a need for you to, again, like I said, um, get some type of stick to, what's the word I'm looking for? You're needing a lot of organization skills at the present time. Organize yourself. If you're putting too much effort into work, but what your heart is really wanting is a relationship, try the best you can to balance that out and find the time, or put the effort into going out and actually mingling and dealing with people. I know a lot of Aquarius sometimes can be challenged with that because a lot of the times you guys are not so much out there. You guys are not. You guys are a little bit more reserved, quote unquote. Um, Not necessarily, extremely reserved, but you guys are uncomfortable when it comes to being surrounded in situations or people that you don't regularly hang out with or that you know. But I feel that there is a need here. Also, the Emperor can be speaking about in Aries, so this could be a person that you know, a friend, a brother, a relative. And the Emperor, again, like I said, this Aries sign is the one that may initiate new beginnings or pushing you forward, inviting you out to socialize, etc. Now, with this Four of Cups, again, like I said, it may be a water sign or a fire sign coming into your life. And the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of the Year, is a representation of striking luck when it comes to love and romance, or being able to pick. Three is definitely a three type of energy. So I feel that you guys may be, and perhaps you guys are, in fact, going to be dealing with a water sign and a fire sign. And you're feeling like very positive. This person, what this person brings is a lot of confidence in themselves. They truly, believe in themselves, and their confidence is very, very high. And perhaps that's something that you will be automatically attracted to, because it's kind of like they're embracing their weirdness. And I know Aquarians can be sometimes a little bit weird. So it's like you look like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like a mirroring effect where you're actually embracing the fact that they're embracing and loving their weirdness, because it's also a reflection of you in a way. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Comment, like, share my videos. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel, and we will see from each other in August the 1st. Okay.